Hello. So, apologies for last time where I was having some major audio problems with my microphone primarily, and touch wood, I've fixed the issue. Now, last time I guess the main highlights were the fact that we ambushed the cultist carrying one of the torches, and we decided to be noble and release the fairy trapped within the torch. But we do now have their Bill-agreed Feywild bell, which they promise if we ring this bell they will come to our aid and allow us to pass through the darker parts of the Shadow Cursed lands. We also noticed that the mysterious strange ox had followed us from the Tiefling camp into the Last Light area, Last Light Inn. So we confronted the beast, and it turned out to be an evil shape-shifting monster. So we've explored quite a lot of the Shadow Cursed lands around the inn. We encountered the shadowed battlefield waypoint, and we have two potential leads. Both of these crossings into that area were the ones sort of shrouded in the strongest of shadows, so we couldn't proceed without the torch. We've taken a long rest and regained all of our spells. Now I bought a new weapon and it seems underwhelming by comparison. 7 to 14, 7 to 16. I equip it and it goes down to 7 to 14 again. So I'm not quite sure what the situation is there. So my attack is 5 to 12 with a plus 10, or 5 to 12 with a plus 10. So, yeah. Anyway, I will enchant it. 6 to 13 plus 11. The idea was that because it adds a bit of extra lightning damage, it just gives me a bit more of a chance against... If we encounter something that's completely immune to melee damage or physical damage, then my party is going to be largely useless. So it's nice to have a bit of elemental damage in there. So this is the Shadowed Battlefield. It's not really one of our current objectives, but it has piqued my interest. So let's explore slightly. Oh, autosave. Danger ahead. So it seems to be a battle, and there's Githyanki, there are Harpers, there are sort of shadow beasts.
She was no fun. All I wanted was to play.
Oh yeah, I also was finding the battles quite easy. Maybe too easy, so let's try bumping it from balanced, so challenging choices, to a tough campaign. See if that is a bit more appropriate. So we're in Tactician now. I think the enemies will have more health, more damage, more abilities. Potentially a mistake, but there's no point making it too easy. And especially since I got level 6 on Lae'zel, she's just destroying people. Dad's axe. What's happened here?
Boom! I scared you! I saw it! Nobody beats me at hide and seek. Will you play with me?
Ah dear. I think he's he looks like one of the people that were zombified, except he appears to still have a bit of a personality of his own.
Of course I am. Now you're going to play with me or not?
Intelligence.
I have a mummy, a daddy and a doggy. They'll be back in a while, but you're here now, and I want to play.
I think we need to take him back to somewhere safe. I think they're not coming back.
They don't need names. They just need to be mummy and daddy and do what I want. Now play with me or they'll be angry with you.
Oh.
The boy doesn't like these questions because he has no real answers. and perhaps no real family.
I'm not going anywhere. I like it here. Now play with me or else. All right. I'll hide and you seek. Find me and you win.
I don't know if there'll be any winners here.
Get ready. And no cheating.
Oh wow. Invisible. Ah.
Bet I can crack that open.
Maybe we can find some answers here. Ah. So Dad's axe. Infused with a shadow's bleak curse. I don't think there's a happy ending to be had here, to be honest.
Might be useful.
So what's a good hiding spot?
There you are.
You weren't supposed to find me. You weren't supposed to win. You're not my daddy. Don't tell me what to do. Let's play another game. I deserve a chance to even the score. Try to find me again, but my family will be looking for you at the same time, so don't get caught.
Family, what do we have here? Daddy. Oh jeez. Strongest daddy ever. Level 7. I think I may have strayed beyond where I should be right now. I think I should be down here fighting level 6s. So level 7 tactical mode difficulty, excuse me. I might have bitten off more than I can chew here.
On my way.
So we're trying to hide from Mummy and Dad. We're not necessarily fighting them yet. But that could change very quickly, couldn't it?
What comes now? Off I go.
Careful, careful. So she's got a lot more that she could do in terms of movement. Stay down here, I think.
Staying out of sight.
Can I do a leap and stay in stealth? That's the question. Even a misty step, potentially. I might need that in the future, that torchlight. This is probably a really bad idea. I shouldn't have done that. Is she even still in stealth? There she is.
I shouldn't linger.
So where could this boy be hiding? I think in the house somewhere.
Attention.
Carla could maybe... if you go in the high ground here, I think you'd be seen. But let's see what I can do with Carla.
Quiet.
The boy has to be here somewhere. What's that? Is that the dog? Doggy. Where is he? So if I happened across him, would I have to wait till the end of the turn? There he is.
What to do?
There is work to do. Steady hand is needed.
Ring of Shadows.
The correct outcome.
Don't want to think about why my eye is itching.
So is that what I need to do? I need to try and pickpocket maybe.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I'm ready.
I mean, I think we just stay up here as much as we can.
Need to tread softly. Keep it low. Come on, let's go.
Oh. I mean, I've found him, basically. I need to get my paladin over there, but
Caution never hurt.
maybe a Misty Step will do the job. Is it an action? It's a bonus action.
Let's see what you're hiding. I can take what I please.
Jeez. Anybody with some sleight of hand, please.
Can't afford to stay idle. Don't mind if
Oops. I didn't mean to bit pocket Carla.
unnoticed. Good.
Okay, that should be the end of it.
With every breath, a purpose.
Don't burn yourself.
You're good at this. Are you sure you didn't cheat? But I can't let you think me a bad sport. Here's your prize. You'll need it.
Ooh. Oh, I was looking at the one already equipped. I feel like there's more to this story. Like, we need to take him away, rescue him. Where did he go? Where's he gone?
I just want a little look.
Not back to gloat, are you? Nobody likes a bad winner. I still think you might have tricked me. If you did, I'll figure it out.
So is he in some way... Is he in some way impervious to what's happened here?
Not back to gloat. I still think you might have.
It doesn't seem like we have any way to do anything more. Beautiful, but dangerous. Let's
My way.
let's explore. I feel like I'm not satisfied with that ending. I need to do something to help.
Action, not reaction.
Lae'zel's jumping distance with athletics now, it's just bonkers.
I've got a long road ahead.
And then she could even increase that with Githyanki athletics as well. Toggled ability.
Assume nothing.
Githyanki psionics jump. Triple jump
Can't
distance.
give up now.
Now, it's not obvious that I can do anything to help here.
At the ready.
I mean, all of it needs to come back, I think. Maybe somebody at the last light in will be able to tell us more.
Hells. The curse has torn open the ground itself.
Chasm. Yeah, so potentially I'm going beyond where I should be right now, but it's interesting to explore the map. Oh yeah, I actually found, by the way, a journal talking about we need to escape to Baldur's Gate, take the mountain pass. And I found the mountain pass here. So down here is literally Act 3. When I tried to walk through, it gave me the message saying you're leaving this part of the campaign. So I definitely went a bit off-piste.
Looks like an ambush.
Get back, get back, get back. Somebody's ambushing us, but I can't see where exactly. Where is that? Shadow Curse Blights. Shadow Cursed Shambling Mound. Level 9. Oof. I mean, I'm awful curious. I'm curious as anything. Even these vine blights are serious business. If I get in a fight and it's going to be 6 enemies, one of which is an absolute beast. 20 strength. Immune to all kind of piercing damage. Lightning immunity, so resistance to all elements. Cannot be surprised, so even if we ambush the ambushers, we'll not get the jump on this one. Anybody attacking will get entangled. Shambling mound. 500 kilograms. Oh, I'm really tempted to just have a go.
Just out of view.
Is this going to be successful? Oof.
Staying out of sight. Not one false move. I have to survive this.
So, necrotic resistance, nothing else.
Waiting with bated breath.
So let us begin.
Got to press on.
I think I'll use some potions here, like consumables as well. This is gonna be rough. So the thing is, if I kill one of these, it could cause a chain reaction of explosions as well. Bonus action.
Fuck yes.
If I can get one of those AoE attacks, it could be really powerful. In a straight line through them all. That was pretty damn good. And a searing smite to finish the job. Alright, I'm going to start the chain reaction. Ow. So I mean, that's one way of clearing them, but it's also a really stupid way of clearing them.
I am fury. I am death.
So I need Lae'zel to get into the line of fire here. So I need to see what the range is here. Needle burst. It doesn't tell you the range. If this extends out here, so 9 meters, 12 meters, 11 meters, then I'm gonna kill my party by accident. Come on, Lae'zel, please. Okay, so we've cleared a lot of them, but at what cost? Oh wow. Right, well, I asked for difficulty and now I've got difficulty. What's the play here?
I'll strike you down.
I rolled 30. That was a mighty smite. My goodness, that was a hell of a smite.
Up.
Right. So definitely I need a potion here. Big potion. And then get over here because Ianbus still has another AoE heal next round.
Need to learn the hard way.
Right, so I can use bonus action second wind or bonus action healing potion. Can I do both? No. What scrolls do I have at my disposal? I think I haste myself here as well. quite worried about the big guy's turn here. I think it's definitely a kill. Yeah, it's a kill. What do we do? So lay hands is an action. I think I do lay hands. What other I think I've got a buff, so I can't use another sort of potion buff, I believe. I think that's my turn.
Ready for another round?
But Karlach, on the other hand, could definitely use something here. The question is, what do we want to use? Mind reading is not going to help. That is a potential. Set the guy on fire, maybe. It might just be a case of drinking a potion here. That's an action. Nah. Let's just drink a potion. Question is, do I go for the big one? I think I do. I think I don't mess about here. So I think with this on, this Bloodlust potion, if I get the kill here on Lae'zel, I can take several actions.
No time to waste.
Not too bad. So I'm getting additional attacks here because of my my Bloodlust. How many attacks am I getting? Wow, Lae'zel. Action Surge. That was insane. I just unlocked an achievement. That was brutal. That was absolutely brutal damage. It was immune to piercing. So Rael's attack basically took me from a miss to a hit there.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I don't even know if I can save Lae'zel with all the healing in the world, to be honest.
Wouldn't want that to scar.
I wish I could, like, give her a heal by throwing something at her, if you know what I mean. Don't think I can. I think Lae'zel's in trouble. See, I lose my actions if I do this. can't cast or concentrate on spells while raging. That was probably not good to cancel my branding smite, but alas. So that's now Wolfheart's Prey. Advantage on melee attack rolls. So I guess it's kind of either or, isn't it? Like I've lost the buff on my paladin weapon, but I've gained bonuses otherwise.
Time to strike.
If I can step away.
On the move.
I suspect this thing may just whip out a tendril and pull Azel to her death, but we'll see. Yep. Not much you can do when that happens, can you? I'm just going for the kill here.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Blackest will be done.
Well, that was a serious adversary.
Two.
Is this a permanent debuff? No.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Ironwood Club. I feel like this was a bit of a fight for nothing. I'm not entirely sure. Other than me just wanting a fight, like what was the purpose of this? I'm gonna go straight back to camp and revive Shadowheart right now and rest, I think. I'm hoping that the cost has not increased now that I'm in Act 2. That would be problematic if so.
I've seen everything.
Okay, let's talk to Will.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mazora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue. Gods, she makes a mockery of everything the blade stands for. Such an asshole.
So I suspect there's some kind of devil creature that's been captured and we're supposed to rescue it because Will is obviously her blade, her pet. I wonder if it's Raphael, if he was captured from the last light in during the attack. They were at the Moonrise Towers, whoever we're trying to rescue.
Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it, but I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. Can already feel her scheming. She won't let me go without a fuss. Trust me on this.
Yeah, I agree. She knows every clause in the contract.
Not a one. All that matters is that we free it. Fail, and I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front lines of the Blood War. And it means everything to me. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right.
What do you make of Raphael? You see, that's who I think it might be.
He brings to mind a story. The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think? refuse him, no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you, the cost will be too great. That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with, and then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure, but the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
But he still wants to speak.
There's something I need to say. Something important. Can you spare a moment? First a parasite prods at our heads, then the shadows close in. More than ever, we need each other's trust. And I fear I've been less than honest.
Another one. Everyone in this camp is taking me for a mug.
The man I call my father. More precisely, Grand Duke Ravengard of Baldur's Gate.
Grand Duke Ravengard, one of Baldur's Gate's most influential and beloved figures. Every Baldurian knows his name.
I should have said sooner, but our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him. My father and I were close once upon a time, until he disowned me and cast me out of Baldur's Gate. I can't tell you more. The pact forbids it. My lips are quite literally sealed. The inevitable consequence of inseparable events.
So what does he want to tell me? His lips are sealed, that's all he can tell me. Bit of a nothing burger, that conversation. But I guess when we see Lord Ravengard, if we get to Baldur's Gate, it'll make more sense. Right, where's Withers? I thought I picked up, I guess it went into my alchemy pouch. Salts of tree bark. I'm never very good at navigating the camp. Like, obviously it changes as well. Silver spoon. I presume it has to be up here. Yep. Now what is the cost?
Thou hast now a bosom companion. Take care that thou art not distracted on thy quest, seeking the comforts of the flesh.
Wow, I did not expect Withers to warn me about the dangers of relationships on the road. Just a moment in the weave. I wish she were my bosom companion. Ah. Wow, I can't believe he said that.
Recall that in time, all becomes dust and bone.
Charming.
Fate spins along. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a Then thou must return with the proper... This is the price of balance. Well counted.
So he
And
has kept his cost the same,
thy name from the archives.
which is quite generous.
Rise.
kind of want to keep my potion until long rest, so maybe I can take a short rest.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. What's next?
So at least they retain their inventory when they get resurrected. That aberration slaying would have been... maybe not. That's actually insane though, look at that. Can you imagine if you missed your attack with that, how gutted you'd be?
Alright, what now? Never wanted the easy path.
So I think we just leave camp and take a few short rests on the road and see if that's sufficient. Because I want to keep those 2 potions on as long as I can.
A welcome rest.
Maybe Shadowheart can heal Lae'zel. Use the melee heal that's less useful in an actual battle. Yeah, that'll do the trick.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Now why were these creatures, these vine creatures, ambushing? Potentially if I lit that during the battle it might have helped my case as well. So they resurrected Harper's mid-fight. I feel like that's something that
With haste.
might be a tactical difficulty thing. So I definitely try to utilize the alchemy side of things a bit more. And I think this is all useful stuff that I'm looting here. I need to stop standing in these vines. Oh, come on, guys. So what were they defending in this tower? Somewhere I've got a keyring. I just can't spot it right now. Keychain? Well, that's not exactly descriptive, is it? A small iron key. Okay, let's find out what's going on here. Fool me to think I'd fare better than the other treasure hunters in this god's cursed wasteland. But the promise of a cursed beast as a trophy was a temptation I couldn't leave behind. Bloody needle blights took me by surprise. But I'm not sure how. How could I have expected anything less? It's all so much worse than I imagined. Found a key up here, but unless it unlocks a chest full of water and sunlight, I have no use for it. So I'm gonna inspect that again. Like, but where's my keychain? I need to be able to spot it easily. 21. No. So maybe it does unlock a chest. Maybe this is its chest. Ring of self-immolation. Set yourself on fire to gain heat. Maybe this is a Karlach usable item. I mean, she's not immune to fire by any means. She's just fire damage is halved, so it's not like she's going to heal from it or be immune to it.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I think we just take a fast travel to here and then we proceed with the main quest.
Very well.
Now the question is, will the Pixie actually come to our aid here? Because she seemed like she was uncertain about whether she'd help us or not when the time comes. Basically, she was trapped in the lantern, the magic moon lantern thing. One of these. And we freed her because she begged us to. And then the question is, will she come back to help us? I can't quite spot the way through. I think it's up and around.
What's inside?
I did this before, but I just seem to have forgotten. There we go. So I'm not long resting because I really fancy these 2 potions I used. They're like some serious firepower on these potions. 21 strength. So I've got a plus 13 melee roll because of that.
Been blessed already, haven't you? Move on with your life.
Huh? Oh, right. Maybe I am blessed. Huh. I thought she would have to come and bless. Yeah, very sassy Pixie. Right, so we're in the heart of evil now. What's the guy's name? Kenrick Thorn or something? Thorm. I think I'll go... I think I'll go around the edges like this. I'm expecting resistance, heavy resistance.
See that symbol on the ground? This was a Mason's Guild.
Corpses on display. Perhaps someone didn't appreciate the mason's stonework.
Bronze ingot. Tiered shelves. Potentially I could find some more infernal alloy for Karlach here. Oh, I'm so sick of rotten food. I guess it's the Underdark, what can you expect? Considering I'm a paladin in heavy armor, I do quite like taking the sneaky circuitous route. Cloud of daggers. That looks pretty interesting. Put that on Karlach. So I'm not really sure why I bought that big vine beast thing. It seemed like a pointless death for a Shadowheart. Infernal Iron, there we go. Fantastic.
What a charmer.
Consume. What have I just done? Until long rest. Oh, something's happened to her. Infernal Fury. 1 to 4 extra damage when she is raging, or when she's below 25% health. Ah, okay.
Never a dull moment.
So we've got 3 reasons now not to take a long rest in the near future.
If not over, then through.
Did I see a shadowed key or something there? What did it say? It said shadowed something. Oh, it said shadowed sack.
Don't mind if I do.
Ooh. Room. Ornate wooden hatch. It's a groovy looking place, isn't it? Through the sturdy door. And towards the ornate hatch, which is down below, I think. Is it? Oh, this is staircase. So I guess the question is... I'm just trying to think about the best way to get to potentially this hatch.
Justicius, who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorn.
Led us here.
Service of Shar, that's who Shadowheart worships. And Kendrick Thorm is the big bad guy who was slain but then apparently came back to life and is now invincible. So where was the ornate hatch? I seem to have gone past it. Yeah. I've definitely gone past what I was trying to access. Whoosh. Right, now where is it? Ornate wooden hatch. That's just a door. I feel like it's down below. Now how do I get down there? Like down here. Maybe it's down and then indoors.
Better not be cursed.
Somewhere here, perhaps? Rotten carrot. Oh. Okay, here we go. Do we dare? I think we dare. But first, let's quick save. I've fallen out of habit of quick saving again, so I need to get back into that. Especially now that the game is on, like, the higher difficulty. I feel like looting barrels and trunks and stuff in the Underdark has been a complete waste of time. Don't know why I bother. Elevator. I feel like we're gonna get squashed by this thing. Wait, what? That's not right. I didn't fully explore the place. So we came down this ladder, right? So we need to explore to the left. What can we perceive? Oh, I swear. Rotten food.
What's hiding here?
Keyhold Herald. I suspect I'm going to need some kind of like stone masoned bust or something to insert into this.
Don't give me trouble now.
Yeah, this is a solid lockpick. This is not meant to be lockpicked. I think it's meant to be solved in terms of the story. I'll buff myself and then do a few tries at least. Critical fail. I feel like I'm brute forcing this. He says, and then continues. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like there's meant to be something inserted into that to open it. But alas, I have high dexterity. Congratulations on finding this place, thief. But your journey ends here. Shit. Shh. I will tread very carefully. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So my guess is that this place is booby-trapped. Or maybe more interestingly, perhaps there is a giant stone golem that's going to come to life and defend it. Reinforced chest. Too good to be true, I think. Something.
What's that?
Yeah, disarm. Oh boy. I'm living a charmed existence right now. Yeah, that was kind of just a trap, wasn't it? But we'll take it. I've got loads of bronze, loads of silver. Maybe I could craft something. Although I think adamantite is the better element. Ooh, cool. Gladiator sandals. Very on fashion. Okay, now I'm quick saving too much. Oh, this looks cool. This looks really cool. What do we have here? Again, I will stick to the edges for now, the periphery. Diagram of Moonrise Towers. Although something has been stashed in the tower's prison dungeon. Right, so we know what to do.
A spot at the base of Moonrise Towers. Worth a look.
We have one extra thing to do at Moonrise Towers now. Oh wow. Oh wow. Shadows and wraiths. Aura of vile oblivion. Gee whiz. You may be an evil shadow wraith, but I am a tin can. Right, I've got a cantrip, haven't I, for some light. I need to get some light on the situation. Beacon of Hope is not the one I want. I want Spirit Guardians, once they're all upon us, on top of us. So, it was a cantrip. Light. Infuse an object with an aura of light. Am I an object? Can I make Karlach an object? Nice. I like that. So once they all get on top of us, I'll be trying to AoE them down. No way! No way! Concentration broken as well. Let's see the... That's a lot of stuff. Poison immune. Lots of immunities and resistances, but no vulnerabilities that I can see. Ethereal. Can't be shoved, thrown, or used as an improvised weapon. Extinguishing Malish. Malish? Sean Connery. Sunlight sensitivity. I've got moonbeams. I don't know if I got sunlight. All nearby light sources get extinguished when the wraith is nearby. So it's vulnerable to light, but it also extinguishes light. So that's handy to have. I think... If I rage Wolfheart, I lose concentration effects, but I just lost concentration effects anyway. Oh, it makes a haunting noise when it gets hit.
Time to strike.
Right. Whether it's dragons or golems or anything, Lae'zel will clobber them. Bosh. I should have Hunter's Marked it. I keep doing things in the wrong order. If I'd have done things in the right order, I might have killed this right here. I still have.
Still breathing, despite everything. Little busy.
I think we sit tight now. We just stand in the same area and we just sit tight and await the enemy. These shadows are quite good at landing hits, even on my tanky paladin. Hit and strength drained. So I'm waiting for them all to be among like melee range of us so I can use my best abilities. Oh, I think I want Shadowheart out of harm's way for a moment as well. I think that is the turn.
What should I do? Alright, Karlak, it's go time.
Why does Shadowheart not have an action here? That's a really good spell.
Victory awaits.
So again, I think we just have to sit tight. Those necrotic claws are pretty powerful. Right, here we go. The power of Radiant. Spirit Guardians, Radiant. Ho! Ho!
Smell blood.
Victory awaits.
Come on, bring it, Shadow. Being a cleric and the Shadow Curse lands is a pretty good thing to be.
You can almost taste the sour ale that once clung to this soul's breath. He was insensible when the shadows came for him. A distant memory of a man stretching his back with a groan. Another day of hauling masonry blocks done.
I need to remember these were potentially once good people, or people nevertheless.
That's curious.
Right, well, we're finding all the secret doors today. This must be some special alcohol. Strong jammy nose and the faintest hint of tobacco from this middling Symbian blend. Wait, so you drink that, and you you become immune to certain spells. I mean, that is some serious. It's a serious beverage.
Room for more.
I feel like that shouldn't be like. That shouldn't just be in my bag. That should be like on somebody to use in a fight.
No traps, please.
Right, what wine do they have? Is this another psychic immunity? Maybe every alcohol makes you immune to psychic effects. Yeah, maybe you're too inebriated to be mind controlled. Oh, very nice. Glorious vault. Triple your jump distance. I wonder if you can stack these. Can you imagine? Like Lae'zel just jumps like the Incredible Hulk. Dark vision. Nah. 2 chests. That is cool. That's definitely nice to have. That's also interesting. I'm surprised we got ambushed, to be honest. I might change up my attire here. So... oh, that's pretty. Ooh. I like the ash meadow. I'll send them all to the camp, I think. Ah. Huh. Smarmy swaggerer boots. I'd like to see what these look like. Maybe not on my character. Well, let's try. Where are my boot slots? They're not quite what I expected. Let's try them on Shadowheart.
A long way to go still.
Wait, what? They look alright.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Wait, so these trousers replace my Ash Meadow outfit? It's just trousers. Now I'm curious. What happens if you put that on a female character? Does that make me a perv?
Indolence breeds madness.
Okay, nothing happens. In fact, she was already just wearing trousers. I wonder if that had me skirting on the edge of betraying my pardon oath.
I have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
Encyclopedia of Eels. Nah,
On my way.
not in the mood. That's more interesting. what's at the center of all this? Something is amiss here. Maybe I'll get a bit of context by reading like the Mason's log first. The Thorms are Selunite through and through, or so I believed. Perhaps Ketheric only converted for Melodia, and with her death and then his daughter's, his faith died too. But to turn to Shar, it beggars belief. Ketheric's justiciars are growing greater in number and more determined to root out any traces of Selun in Rythwin. Why do they think this town was built? One cannot rip out the foundations of a building and expect it to remain standing. Brother and I remain the last two bastions of Our Lady Silver. So these are the last Selunite believers. Touched by a devil. He offered something I couldn't refuse. The stronghold is in the temple below. Let the Harpers have at Ketheric now, they'll make short work of him. The writings of Morfred, leader of the Selunite resistance. We discovered the remain... Oh, let's start at the bottom. We discovered Shadowheart possesses a certain amount of resistance to the ill effects of the Shadow Curse. It seems that this must be due to Shar's patronage, but given the mercurial nature of the Dark Goddess, the extent of her protection remains to be seen. We discovered the remains of long-dead Dark Justiciars in the ruined town of Wraithwin. It seems they fought to the death in an effort to defend something important to them. Reach the ancient temple. I feel like another item here to look at. Halfred, you're probably surprised that I'm writing, but no more surprised than me. You warned me of Thorm's malice, yet I took up hammer and trowel to build that cursed tower. So Moonrise, I guess. You warned me of coming war, yet I built the prison that would contain his foes. You warned me, I did not listen. It is my deepest regret, and I must atone. I know more about the tower's construction than anyone, and possess innumerable tools and supplies besides. Gather your allies at last light, and let us devise a plan to infiltrate Moonrise. Ketheric plans for war. He expects to face halberds and staves in light of day. We will end him with a dagger to the back before he can as so much as raise a blade. I don't expect you to forgive me, but I hope that you'll try. Your brother Morfred.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
So it looks like my camp supply, my next long rest will involve entirely consuming alcohol. Well, we know there's something here. It could be trapped. Stay back and let the tin can investigate. Sturdy and pleasing to the eye. There's no commentary about it having gunpowder on the lock.
Wonder what's past this.
So I can only use inspiration here. I don't recall using all my thieves' tools. I really want to open this. Like, I really want to open it. Nice. Potentially this thing's going to blow up in my face. Helmet of Arcane Acuity. When you deal damage with a weapon attack, you gain arcane acuity for 2 turns. Was this worth taking a fireball to the face, I wonder? Ooh. So you... +1 bonus to spell attack rolls. Yeah. And spell difficulty class. So that's for somebody who's kind of like a hybrid. And it's only worth 70 gold, are you kidding me? Yeah. I don't know what adding to wares means. Does that mean like when I go to sell stuff, that it'll sort of appear prominently? So I'd like that if I could say, these items are for sale. So I presume the perception check was just to perceive the fact it was trapped, and we all failed. Meanwhile, your narrator, I perceived that it was trapped. Not that I was discouraged by the fact it was trapped. Selunite's devotee. Meh.
Anything of use?
So is Karlach still glowing? We do seem to still be quite bright, don't we? So the main thing I found here was a lot of cosmetic stuff. Camp wear. Well, I think we have explored this place.
A welcome rest.
Hang on, what's that? Why can I see stuff on the map? You see that there? Is it like upwards? It might be a red herring, but there's something on the map.
Indolence breeds madness.
No, it's not. It's not a thing, is it?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Moving ahead.
Yeah, you see there's more of it going on here, but it doesn't mean there's like a secret passage necessarily. So I think we take the elevator, because that takes us closer to where we want to go.
Here goes nothing.
As long as the party's with me. Lump hammer. Oh. I heard somebody. Somebody was calling for help. We're really entering the heart of the camp now. Well, the heart of the creepy graveyard part of the camp. This game has some really disconcerting ambient noises.
What's that?
True love's caress. So I need to find the matching ring. This is the wife, baby. In the 5th year of our union, we faced the biggest hurdle yet. My parents became quite ill and we became their caretakers. It was a dark and difficult time, filled with emergencies of every possible type. Gone were the easeful days in which our time was our own. Our days were filled with work, each other and little else. During our darkest moments, I wondered if we'd survive it. But the bond of love we had was resilient. It could bend and bend and bend, but would not break, no matter the pressure. So where's the husband?
Here lies Gertrude the Monsoon Rafferty. She came and went like a... Here lies a nameless foundling. May he know peace at last.